So pretty dry for us up here, though. We're really going to see quiet conditions, but it's going to get cold.
Really, really cold air moved in today, for sure.
Yeah, and you can already see as we take a live look right now, mean temperatures will be struggling to get to that freezing mark, and I don't expect to see temperatures back to near normal until we head into the weekend. But we've got some good news, at least. Daylight saving time, 5 days away. Spring begins in 15 days. It's my mom's birthday. I have to remember it, March 20th. Opening day, 35 days away. And the Boston Marathon, only 41 days to continue your runs out there. So current conditions, while we think about spring, it sure still feels like winter. 27 degrees, but with that light wind, it only feels like it's 20. That wind will be increasing for tomorrow. So those wind chill values, those real feel conditions will be more apparent. As I mentioned earlier, this cold front is going to be the introduction of that much colder air, but along it we've got some clouds and a few flurries. So that too will be in our forecast as we go through the evening hours. Noticing by 8 o'clock the risk of a few flurries, mainly north and west. Shouldn't really amount to too much, but it could allow for a patchy coating out there. As that front pushes on through, colder air surges in, winds out of the west become quite gusty tomorrow, and can't rule out some clouds around as well as a stray flurry or two. That cold air still settles over New England for Thursday as well. So we're going to be talking about temperatures well below the average for both Wednesday and Thursday. So highs today this afternoon, likely getting into the upper 20s, lower 30s, below average by about 10 degrees, but feeling colder with that light wind. Now tonight, we're going to be back into the single digits in teens, but again, it's going to feel colder with that wind. Come tomorrow, I don't think we'll get out of the 20s, and those winds about 10 to 20 miles per hour, but could be gusting as high as 20 to 30 at times. So what does that mean for your feels-like conditions? Well, as we go through the day today, feeling like the teens and 20s, but by tomorrow morning, bundle up. It's going to feel like the single digits, if not below zero in places like Worcester, those higher hills, feeling like zero up in parts of New Hampshire. And by the afternoon, it will only feel like the single digits in teens. Now, the coldest air moves on in Wednesday night into Thursday. So while we'll be watching for those winds to be just a little bit lighter Thursday morning, you still have those feels-like conditions in the single digits. So take a look at the temperature tracker, because normally we're in the lower 40s. Next couple of days, stuck in the 20s. We'll start to see things improve by Friday, but the weekend, we're back into the 40s. We've got a shift in that jet stream, but that's when we're watching for our next potential system too. First off, late Friday into Saturday, there's a system to our south. We'll have to watch it, but it does look like it will stay to the south, but it could brush parts of southern New England with some precipitation, something to watch. But high pressure should win out late Saturday, and that's going to allow for some colder air to drain in. So our next system coming in from the west will move on in and perhaps allow for a wintry mix before that warmer weather arrives. And by Sunday into Monday, it looks as though we'll be watching for some rain showers. So that 7-day forecast does feature temperatures below average as we get into your Wednesday and Thursday, but fairly quiet besides the risk of a flurry tonight into tomorrow. And then we'll be watching again for this weekend the chances of that rain by Sunday. And don't forget, we change those clocks. We spring forward by an hour.